In each of 15 through 18, a function f is defined on the set of real numbers. Determine whether or not f is 1 to 1 and justify your answer. So this is a rational function for each real number x does not equal to 0. This is sort of a pre-calc question because in pre-calc, you're provided functions with specific domains. They usually don't even give you the domain. You have to find that yourself. In this case, they actually give you the domain. The domain is all real numbers except x equals 0. And we have to ask ourselves, does this function pass the horizontal line test? Now, this is a rational function, and it's a pretty simple rational function. It has a vertical asymptote at x equals 0, but because there are no squares or anything, then basically the function looks like this. Now, this is not drawn to scale, and I didn't even label my x or y axis here, but most of you should be familiar that this kind of rational function has a vertical asymptote and a horizontal asymptote at y equals 3 if you compare the leading coefficients here. That should be a 1 right there. Now the question is, does this function pass the horizontal line test? And the answer is yes. If you draw any horizontal line, you're never going to get a horizontal line that passes through multiple points at the same time. But this is not a proof. This is just a visual illustration as to why the function is 1 to 1. Let's give a proof though. Now remember, there are two definitions of 1 to 1. If you remember from the first video of this section, we talked about those two different definitions, and I have a preference, so I'm going to pick the one that I prefer. Let's assume we have two different inputs. Now, what's really cool about